Alright guys, so welcome to another thrift store find video. I haven't done one in a long time. I kind of wait a couple of weeks to make sure they all re-up and just kind of like fill their shelves with new product, but unfortunately sometimes these places get like new product all the time, so I'm constantly checking. But yeah, I just wanted to do a new video since I haven't done one in a while and just kind of check to see if we can find some rare finds out of print, something really cool, and I can show you guys. So yeah, let's go to the first thrift store. Alright, so I picked up 3 DVDs right there. I'm going to let you know what I found in a second. Okay, so my first pickup is a classic of my first solo projects I've seen, John Leguizamo. Now, this is probably one of the from John Leguizamo. Now it's an extremely funny comedy. I mean, you can tell kind of by the front cover there. Now I haven't seen this movie in about 10 years, but every time it comes on TV, I remember it used to come on like HBO a lot when I had that. It's just an extremely funny movie. I mean, he's almost comparable to kind of like a Jim Carrey in a sense where he's like, he has multiple like characters he can play. I mean, he's like a very like a rubber face type guy. You know, he can kind of contort his face and just all these different expressions. I mean, if you guys have seen him in like Tu Wong Fu, you guys know kind of like his character is like very like eccentric and stuff like that. But anyways, in this movie, The Pest, he plays like a con man. So you see him like in a bunch of different characters, especially like a lot of like racist, like Asian type characters. And I mean, it's all satire, but it's like really funny. And one day this guy accidentally like kind of like discovers him. They picked up the wrong specimen. I guess what they do is they kidnap people and they kind of take them back to this island and then they kind of hunt humans for sport. So he gets picked up by accident. He's the wrong specimen, but they offer him like 50 grand and he ends up, you know, doing it. And it's kind of like he bit off a little more than he can chew. And it's just kind of like his zany like adventures. And like I said, John Leguizamo in his prime was really, really comparable to Jim Carrey in his prime, I think. And you guys definitely got to pick this one up. It's not rare out of print by any chance, but yeah, definitely pick it up on Amazon or at your local video store if you guys still have video stores. But yeah, The Pest is a classic comedy to me. Alright, now my next pickup is another nostalgic one. It's Now and Then, starring Christina Ricci, Thora Birch, Gabby Hoffman, Rita Wilson, Rosie O'Donnell, Demi Moore, Melanie Griffin. It's a really like all-star cast here, and it's pretty much just like a coming-of-age movie. I have a younger sister, and we used to have this on VHS, and we used to watch it all the freaking time. And it's just like a really fun like '90s family movie to watch. And like I said, it's a coming-of-age film. This is kind of them in their teens. It's just them kind of reconnecting after 20 years, just kind of like what happened or what's going on in their lives. And they all just kind of return to their hometown and they all just like hang out and reconnect. And it's a really good lighthearted movie. Definitely check out Now and Then if you guys can pick it up. It's not out of print by any means, but yeah, definitely check this one out if you haven't. And my last pickup from that thrift store there was Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, The Island of Misfit Toys. Now this one's a little more rare or hard to find. I believe it's out of print actually. It's starring the voices of Jamie Lee Curtis, Richard Dreyfuss, Rick Moranis. Like I said, it's just kind of like a hard and rare out of print that I just wanted to pick up. I think it's going for about like 15 bucks and up online. Like 30 bucks brand new. But yeah, this one I picked up. I believe it's just kind of like the classic Rudolph Christmas type of story right here. I've never seen this one right here, so if you guys have, let me know what you guys thought in the comments below. Now this toy section is always really cool. Look at that. It's like the only place you can really find these old like Nerf type guns. I don't really think they even sell these anymore. Super like a full-fledged shotgun right there. Groovy. And of course you have like a bunch of like weird dolls and stuff. I don't know what this is, like a contortionist doll or something. It's really creepy. It's like, I think it's made out of like porcelain. There's like an alien here. Like an old Garfield lunch pail. You can always find a lot of naked dolls in here, a lot of creepy stuff. Little bobbleheads and stuff. It's like a hologram, Star Wars hologram trainer. The Force, I don't know what that is, but there's 2 of them. whole stack of bootlegs. Wow, that's so funny. Someone must have just came here from like going to the swap meet or something. Machete Kills, all these slim bootlegs. It's funny. They just keep going and going and going. I just found this Transmorphers. This is Asylum Gold. If you guys don't know about this, Google Transmorphers in the Asylum. It just looks like a rental copy. Now here's a sequel to a really good horror movie if you guys haven't checked that out. Chrome Skull, Laid to Rest is the second one. Check out the first one for sure. That one's a really good slasher. Let's see. And Club Dread. I think this is actually a really underrated kind of next movie from the Broken Lizards guys. Club Dread. Check that one out if you guys haven't seen it. This one right here, 30 minutes or less. This is probably another really underrated one right here. If you guys like Zombieland and Pineapple Express and stuff like that, definitely check this one out. Now this one looks kind of like an interesting one. Backslash, I don't know too much about it, but it's about an internet predator slasher, I guess. Looks like a really indie film. Yeah, looks like an indie film right there. Looked it up, I couldn't find too much about it online, so I might check this one out, I don't know. This is so crazy. I didn't know the Nostalgia Critic had DVDs. What in the hell? Amazing. Wow, so this is freaking incredible. I picked up about 15 titles and they're all rare and out of print. I can't believe I got such a big haul right now. If you guys aren't familiar, Cinematic Titanic was kind of before Mystery Science Theater, so the huge Mystery Science Theater boom, it was on TV. It's now currently on Netflix. You guys have all seen it. This is what they did prior to that. So all these DVDs that did come out are very rare, going anywhere from $12 up to $40 each disc, and I picked up about 12 of them. So I got Blood of the Vampires, Danger on Tiki Island, The Alien Factor, a sealed copy of Rattlers, War of the Insects, Legacy of Blood, The Oozing Skull, Santa Claus Conquers the Martians, which I definitely have to check out. That just sounds like an awesome title right there. The Wasp Woman, Doomsday Machine, and my favorite cover right there, East meets Watts. That just looks freaking incredible. I don't know if that's like a wannabe Bruce Lee or what. But yeah, if you guys don't know about Cinematic Titanic or Mystery Science Theater at all, it's basically a crew of people that go in, they watch the movie, and as they watch it, they just kind of create like a laugh track over it, just commentary, just like you would if you're watching it at home with your buddies, and you're just kind of like adding like little funny commentary to like, oh, why are they doing this? Or just saying like funny like little quips and lines and stuff like that along with the movie. But the cool thing about these is that they usually kind of restore and they show really retro B movies and stuff like that. So yeah, this is incredible, huge find, and like I said, they're all rare and all out of print. Okay, so along with that, I did find this Destination Earth Alien Invaders, which I think is just a kind of compilation of just all the retro yeah, it looks like it's a compilation of about 50 different movies, like The Man Who Fell from Earth, Invaders from Mars, War of the Worlds, all the classic black and white. Now this is incredible right here. If you guys haven't seen these types of films, kind of do your history and just check out what they had. It was a lot of sci-fi stuff going on in the 50s, 60s, 70s. Yeah, It Came from Outer Space, The Man from Planet X. These are all great titles. I've seen a lot of clips of them from YouTube, but now I'm going to be able to watch them on DVD. This is incredible right here. I believe this is going for a lot on eBay when I checked, so I believe this is out of print as well. And another collection right here, the Toho Godzilla Collection Volume 2. Now, I'm not sure how many volumes there are, but this one has 7 Godzilla movies. I got it for $2. It's going for about $25 on eBay right here. Now, this one right here features Godzilla against Mechagodzilla, the Godzilla 2000 movie, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2, Godzilla vs. Megavirus, Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters All Out Attack. I'm not sure if that's the full title or not. Godzilla Final Wars and Godzilla Tokyo SOS. Now, I'm not really an old Godzilla fan. I really did like the last one that came out a couple years ago. I know a lot of people didn't really like that one, but I might have to check these ones out. Kind of give myself a little history lesson there. And last but not least, my final pickup is UFO. Set 2, 13 digitally remastered episodes. I guess this was a show on A&E, or I believe A&E might have put this one out. I guess this one right here is a TV show. Now, it's in one of these like really thick cases. All the discs are in great condition. Now, I don't know too much about this show. I think this might be like a Star Trek type of show. Now, this one right here is extremely rare as well. So like I told you guys, all my pickups so far at this first thrift store are rare. I'm extremely excited. It says in the year 1980, so I don't even know when this came out. This came out in 1969 to 70. Like I said, I believe it was like a Star Trek type of show. It is extremely rare, and I don't know really how many sets there are, but this is UFO, the TV show. It's funny, I always find Freeway 1, never find Freeway 2, which is the extremely rare one. Sharps, oh, that looks kind of good. Elizabeth Hurley, wow. So it looks like someone dropped off all these horror classics, all sealed. It's pretty cool. This is like the Bela Lugosi collection. It's really cool.